Hello, wake up, Brian. Wake up.
What?
Wake up.
Oh, it's that time.
Yeah, it's that time. You butt in. Evelyn was here. She says, I'll be at bowling while y'all are starting this. Enjoy. I'll catch the replay. Well, thank you so much, Evelyn. I hope you bowled good and had fun, which is the most important thing. And Sherry says, oh, looky here. My memory told me you weren't doing a live tonight. Good to see you. I'm not doing a live Friday unless we do a pop-up live once we get to the hotel in Florida, depending on the time. And we may or may not be doing one next Wednesday. Don't know. And I will be home the following Friday, but I have no one scheduled for that day either. So again, maybe we'll just pop up whenever, within the next 2 weeks after today. You never know. Hello, Lynn. Welcome, welcome.
Hello,
Hey,
everybody.
Amy. Amy saying hi, Sherry and Lynn. Good evening. The other Sherry is here. Hello, Sherry number 2. Sherry in the house. Sherry and Amy, of course, Cindy and Brian. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. So we have been busy. We are crazy busy today. Hello, Donna. Glad you're joining us. We have, yeah, most of you, some of you know, we are leaving Friday morning and driving straight down to Florida. And trying to get stuff ready, trying to get foods prepared to take with us for the trip. And yeah, so far I have 18 hard-boiled eggs, 2 pounds of bacon. I made some keto toffee chocolate chip cookies with keto chow. And I made this other stuff. It was all day I dreamed about foods recipe using some nuts and pumpkin seeds and a little sweetener, and they're little bars and peanut butter, and then a keto honey, which I have allulose honey from Wholesome Yum. And let me tell you, they are delicious.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They are really good. So I've got those prepared. We have beef sticks and jerky and stuff like that to take with us. So I don't know if there's anything else in that category that we need to grab. I don't think so. I don't know. Just grab and go stuff. I agree. Donna says, sounds delicious. Both of those are really good. The cookies and the bars. I forget what they were called, but I'll get it. I have the recipe over there. But it's really good. It's all day I dream about food. How long of a drive? Depending on traffic, and we have to go through Atlanta. It's supposed to be 10 hours from here to Claremont, which we're staying an hour before that in Ocala. So I don't know, probably 10, 11 hours by the time we get there. We're planning on leaving here at 6 Friday morning.
Yeah.
I told Brian he doesn't have a choice. He's got to get up and we got to get moving. Look at this. Amy, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. I love you. Yeah, it's been a long few days. Some of you saw the post that I put on Facebook, on YouTube, about my son's wife and his son. They were in an automobile accident. Oh, Monday, I think. Was it Monday?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And they're both okay. They went to the hospital, but they think the car is totaled. It's the only vehicle that they have. And then I got real upset with myself and thinking, you know, why am I taking this trip to Florida when I should be going to New Hampshire? My kids need me and all this stuff. And I sat here, you can ask Brian, I was crying the other day. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I know what I wanted to do. But we have planned this trip to Florida for God, months and months. So I had been on the phone with my son and I helped him. I sent him some money so he could get a rental car because he had nothing. He had no money. Um, this is my son that's got Crohn's, and they have a GoFundMe page and all that. And they've been getting a little bit from there. They won't release it, I guess, all at once from what he says. But, they've been using that for food and stuff since my daughter-in-law's been out of work since her surgery. And just a lot at one time. So, and I said in a post, I don't know how much more I can handle. It's been a lot, Hello, Andy. Yeah, Andy called me the other day and I wound up boo-hooing on the phone to her. But but yeah, I figured out a way I could help them without having to be there. So they have a car for use for maybe a week. And by that time, insurance should be kicked in where they have a car until they need it. There was a guy that ran a stop sign and plowed right into him. I actually have pictures of the accident that Trinity sent me of the two cars. This is their car. This is the guy that hit him. So yeah, there was fluid everywhere. They said different fluids, but there's a closer up one. So they're not sure if the insurance company is going to total the car because of where it hit and depending on the damage inside. He doesn't know, but he called me crying the other day. He said, Mom, Malia and Michael were just in an accident. And he said, I think the car is totaled. He said, I don't know what I'm going to do. And he had doctor's appointments that he had to be at this week. And it was just a lot, just a whole lot. But yeah, I sent them via PayPal, like, I don't know, a few $100s. But that was the best way I could help him. Let's help him get in a vehicle so he can make his doctor's appointments, so Chance can get to his baseball games and, all the things. My other son said he had a car that Charlie could use, but he wasn't sure if it was going to start. It's been sitting at his shop parking lot for months. So chances are the battery's dead and it doesn't pass inspection, which they don't have them anymore. So I don't know what that, I don't know. Jason, that's what Jason said.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, long stuff. So it's been a crazy week. But today I got up and got my hair did. She said, you want blonde? I'm like, no. But I did get highlights and we chose caramel color. Got rid of the gray that was coming through. But anyway, I'm happy with it. It was good. And then he had a 2:00 endocrinologist appointment in Lexington. So we had to go there. And then we sold a couple things on eBay that I have to pack up tonight to get to the post office tomorrow. One of them was this little goofy bag. And it has the thermos inside there. I thought that was in storage. We have a small storage unit. We went there, we searched, and it's like, it's not there. It must be at home. Oops. And we came home real quick. We got home about 5, unloaded the few things we got at Costco, which drinks mainly, and almond crackers. And then
on the way home, the skies opened up.
Oh my goodness. It was pouring,
Couldn't
thundering,
see 2 feet
lightning.
in front of the car.
Like, I hope I don't have to deal with that going south because wow. Karen says, have a safe trip. Thank you, Karen. Through Atlanta. I have not done it, and everybody keeps warning me, but I'm from Cincinnati. There was a lot of traffic, always construction. It was like crazy. So I'm sure I can handle it. It might be a different story the next time I see you. So Karen said, "Oh no, I didn't see your post. So sorry to hear this. Thank you so much. It's been an ordeal for sure. I didn't see that because in court, I'm glad they are okay. Thank you, Amy. Is your jury duty over now? I know you all are heading to Florida at some points." Karen saying hi to Lynn. Oh my, I'm sorry, didn't see that post. Yeah, I wonder because the community post on YouTube, like if Wendy and Harry post something, if I don't go searching when they don't put a video up, I don't see them either. But I thought I would try anyway. But I mean, it was seen by some. It's just YouTube's a crazy, funny thing. Hi to on a chat, be listening on the drive home. Well, be careful on the drive home. Hi, Andy. Good evening, all. Hello, Sean. Thank God they're okay. Yes, they both got bumps on the head. My grandson had his knee x-rayed. It was okay. They're sore, of course. My daughter-in-law has a concussion. And the guy admitted fault right off the bat to the police. Right straight up front. It was like my son was about ready to kick his butt when he got there. Charlie wasn't with him. And when he got the call from his wife, he started out on foot. Now, along with everything else my son has going on, not before this accident, health-wise, he messaged me, when was it? Last week, one day?
Yeah, I think so.
Said he possibly has to have surgery on both of his feet because he has I don't know, he's got something wrong with his feet by his toes. I have no idea what it is. Don't know. But all this boy needs is more surgeries. He's been through at least 20 just in his stomach alone. It's crazy. So anyway, he took off on foot and he was crying. He was so upset. And he said this insulation truck, no insurance. What? I don't know. Oh, some truck went by and saw him crying. They said, "Dude, are you okay?" And he told him, "No, my wife and son were just in an accident." They drove him to the accident. It was within walking distance, but it got him there a lot faster. That's for sure. So that was nice. There are some nice people in this world. He says, "Sorry about your son's accident." Yeah, it was my daughter-in-law who was driving. She was given the okay to drive. It was her left foot she had surgery on. She's not allowed to put weight on it yet, so she's on crutches. And she was just staying in the neighborhood. In fact, she was on her way home. And it's just crazy. Prayer time. Yeah. All the way around. I put in a post. I feel like I asked for so much. Hi, Lisa, Andy, and Sean. It looks pretty. Well, thank you, Donna. I kind of likes it. Your hair looks amazing. Amy, you are sweet. Amy. The color does look nice, Cindy. Thank you, Lynn. Oh, that bag, this is cute. What? Oh, that bag is so cute. It is. It's really cute. I hate driving through Atlanta. I will let you know. Yes, I was dismissed. Thank goodness. It was a high-profile federal crime of the worst kind. Children were the victims, if you catch my drift. I'm glad I was dismissed. The evidence would be graphic. Oh, no. That would be awful. Yep. I always have to go and look for posts, always. I know, it's crazy. You shouldn't have to. They should come up just like a live stream comes up. Goodness knows there's a ton of those around. I felt sick the moment they told us what the crime was. I can imagine. I would. I don't know if I could have handled it at all. Hello, Jeff. Say hello, Cindy, Brian, and all. And then everybody's saying hello. Hi, James. How are you? Thank you for the prayers. Atlanta parking lot. Thanks. Thanks for the heads up, folks.
Oh,
It'll be my first.
You can always go around it.
No, I'm not. That'll take 10 more hours. You're crazy. We're not. We don't have a room anywhere else. And Deb is home. Hello. She's not driving. She's already home. Hey, Brian. Another Brian. Donna saying hi. But yeah, remember to start at the beginning is it's much better to bypass Atlanta. I'm just going to go. I'm going to tough it. Going to go straight through. It might take a little longer, but it's okay. I don't want to go roundabout and not get to the hotel till midnight and they give the whole the room away. Hello, everyone. Hello, Joe. Hey, Deb, not driving? No way. She's already done that. She's already home. But yeah. So it's been crazy. Now, tomorrow morning, after I pack up these 3 orders tonight, I'll drop those at the post office. I've got all of our things on vacation mode. So I don't have to worry about that after tonight. But I have 3 little orders here. That bag and then this thing here. I think I might have paid a couple bucks for this. This little Clinique. I sold it for $14. Now these say Buick on them. These little car coasters. Got these for $1. This is the second set of 2 I've sold for almost $6. So it's good. And they pay shipping. So I don't cover shipping. I think it's just as bad as in Chicago. Yeah, I haven't been up there either. So we'll see. We'll see. Hey, Joe. John and Michelle. Yes, please tell Michelle we said hello. And did you tell her she was gifted a membership, Sean? The other ones, when Dustin gifted 5 memberships last week. It was Chris Cooking Nashville, Matt Franklin, Sean's wife, Michelle. God bless. Why can't I remember? I have them written down. I need to add them to my list. 2 others. Who was it? I don't know. I forget. 2 other people. Holy cow. Why can't I remember? But yeah, that was nice. Yeah. Thanks for the birthday card. You're welcome. You're welcome. Glad you got it. Can't trust the post office. I had 2 little things. One was a piece of letter mail that had a small order in it. It was just a little strip of Harry Styles photos. It was a bookmark that I got for $1. I had it listed for $5. We settled at $2. And then when I went to print up a label from eBay, it was like they wanted me to pay $4 for shipping for a piece of letter mail. I said, no, I'll put a stamp on it and send it. Mm-hmm. And I had the post office stamp it, the date, and I sent the picture. I took a picture of that and I sent the picture to the lady that bought it, or person that bought it. I said, let me know when you get it. Because there's no way of tracking that with eBay, so I can get my whole $1 of earnings here. It's craziness. So, yeah.
Of course, last Saturday we had our yard sale.
Yes.
That was another early morning. Get up with the crack of dawn. Get up with the chickens, basically. We did all right. Get rid of some stuff.
That doesn't even show that I placed an order.
Mm.
Back on the road. What happened, Deborah? Debbie said she's back on the road. She'll be listening. LOL, $2. I know. Harry Styles. I guess, He finagled. This kid, whoever, I don't even know. The person that wanted to buy it, they sent me an offer for $1.50. And I'm thinking, it's going to cost me that much to put a stamp on it almost. So I countered, and I had it listed at $5. I countered with $3, and it was very late when he sent this. This person sent this offer. And I countered with $3, and they countered back at $2. I said, whatever, just get rid of it. Yes, the Easter cards that I sent arrived in 1 week. Yep, there was a package that I had sent out. You all know about this. That was never scanned by the post office. I finally got paid for that item that this person bought. I messaged the company, the selling platform for that one. It wasn't eBay, it was Whatnot. And I said, now, if it were me and I buy something and it's a month later and I still haven't gotten it, I would be complaining. And they released my money to me. I was like, she must have gotten it. It just went through without ever getting scanned. So we had gotten a package, again, through a lady from Whatnot that was doing a live auction, and I was watching her and won a couple auctions. And I'll tell you, I messaged her. I said, I got your package, but it shows, the tracking shows that USPS is still awaiting shipment. I said, just to let you know, I did get it, and I thanked her. And I said, now you might want to let Whatnot and the post office know that, because they're not doing their job.
Yeah, they messed up.
I'm sitting here listening and look at my slider, and there was my kitty cat, little Missy, standing there staring at me. My cats don't go outside. Oops, I forgot to close the doggy door. Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. Hopefully she came in. The other two kitties were still in the house. At least they don't run away. Yeah, exactly. When I was growing up, we had one cat. We're a dog family. I'm just saying. We had one cat, and it was beautiful. It was white. It had one green eye, one blue eye. That little bugger took off, got her out the door, and never saw her again. Just kept going. Oops, Sherry. Yep, those are some good cats not to run away. Brian had one when I met him, and that was the meanest cat I'd ever seen in my life.
Big time.
She was mean.
Yep.
It's like she would hit my granddaughter, and my granddaughter was a baby. She'd swat at me every time I walked in the door. She was just mean. But, yeah, a lot of hissing going on.
Mm.
But, yeah, for those that didn't catch the beginning, there is a post on my YouTube, a community post that tells pretty much what I was talking about at the beginning. Brian has been working hard. Okay, so food-wise, I have the eggs. I have the bacon, Sean. I have 2 pounds of bacon. I put this on Facebook. They put this link on Facebook, and Sean, this says bacon, lots of bacon. So I got 2 pounds of bacon, beef sticks, jerky, hard-boiled egg, 18 hard-boiled eggs. And then we have, like I was saying earlier, I made some keto chow cookies, and I made some bars with nuts and seeds and peanut butter. Yeah. So those I have ready to go. I don't think Thank you, Amy. Said hit the like button. Oopsie, glad she's okay and back inside, Sherry. Yep. But yeah, it's packing for a trip is interesting. Not just clothes, that's easy. But the food, so we don't have to stop and, like we could stop and get gas. We could sit at a rest area and eat what we bring. So we don't have to spend money at restaurants and all that crap any more than necessary. Nevada taught the kiddies how to use doggy door when they were babies. They went outside at my Cali house, but not here. Too dangerous with wildlife. They will only go out with me. Well, thankfully, they don't go far, and she came right back in because that would have freaked me out. Yeah.
Yep.
So what have you been doing? I gave him jobs to do,
I've been too busy.
and he's come up with other
And
stuff.
I've got it worse when I come home because I got to rearrange the garage majorly. Ouch. It's going to take me a month.
He made this. Now, here's the reason. His laser engraver, which we do all the cutting boards and coasters and all that on, is, I don't know, 2 foot by 2 foot maybe.
Maybe.
He made this table before he even got the thing that is probably 4 feet by 6 feet. I'm like, we don't need all this room taken up in the garage.
But I got all my accessories on the back of it.
Yeah,
on the side of it.
you got junk everywhere.
I've got the laptop up there. I got the other laptop up there.
It would fit. It would
on
fit on the part that
it's
it's
on
on.
rollers. It rolls out of the way. Not a problem.
But the back thing, back part of that, back half of that table is not needed.
That's what you say.
No, I know that's what I say. It's bad. Our garage is a 2-car garage, and we can barely squeeze our car in there.
Oh, it fits with plenty of room. The garbage can gets in at the same time.
Whatever. You got to inch sideways to get through, to get in the car. Right?
Not that bad.
Yes, it is.
No way.
Yes, it is. So he's got a few other cutting boards that he made, these designs, and ooh, they're nice. He didn't make the design, he found it. There you go. For horse lovers out there, that's nice. And who was it? There you go, for all the campers that we have in this community buying RVs. And then last week, was it?
I don't know.
People were talking about Route 66. Route 66. Now, he did those. I hadn't seen them. I just happened to go out here. I just happened to go out to the garage, and they were sitting there. And I'm like, when did you do these? So I asked him to bring those out. And right before we came on live, I see these 3 coasters sitting here. I said, when did you do those?
Well, I wasn't done the whole set yet, so I just.
It's okay. We weren't going to do full sets. We're going to do one
They're all different pictures.
of different things. Anyhow, again, horses. There's that one. There's that one. And there's this one. And I have to say, I really like the black slate ones better than the wood. They are pretty. Sure, so those are so pretty. Yep. So make sure I didn't miss anything up here.
Well, part of the problem is too is when every once in a while they do an upgrade on the system that I use, and they did, and things moved and disappeared, and it took me a while to find them and where they went to again. It's like I know they were on the right side of the board, they ain't there anymore. All of a sudden, a bunch of stuff popped up on the top. Good old YouTube, go and look and see where it went. Found it that way. Then I got busy again. I was like, man, it drives you nuts. They just don't know how to leave things alone, but it's got a little better. Now I don't have to hunt and peck for the numbers I need. Now it just comes straight up and does it.
Which is exactly how he types.
Yep.
Hunt and peck. And
You
he
ain't
uses his
kidding.
baby
Yep.
finger. It's crazy. You don't even use that when you use your baby finger. It's like it's like thumbs up and boop, boop, boop. Anyway, Sherry says, kitties are trained to come when they are called. Does that surprise you? The boys never leave the patio. Missy is my explorer, but does not leave the backyard. That's awesome. So those are pretty. Michelle and I would love the camper one. I bet you would. Brenda, hello, Brenda. Brenda says, gorgeous. They were saying hi to Brenda.
Thank you.
Brian has been busy. Nice new stuff. Yep. Some things I gave him to do, but not those. Something else. I love our winter themed coasters on the black slate. Yes. Andy says they're pretty. They are. That's pretty. That's pretty. What do you want? He's down here. Ooh, ooh, right over next to me over here. He's coming over. I guess it's time to make his debut.
Only 6:30. Can't wait.
I'm telling you, this dog's got an addiction.
No,
At 7:30 every day, he gets his treat.
No, about 7 o'clock gets a treat. About
Well,
9.
it used to be 7:30 till
Yeah.
you started spoiling him.
Yeah.
And then at 9 o'clock at night and 9 in the morning, he gets his medicine, which is put in a piece of hot dog.
Yeah.
8 o'clock in the morning, he is dying for this food, for this piece of hot dog with this pill in it. I swear he's addicted. I swear.
To the hot dog, not the
I
pill.
don't know. I don't know. It's, I'm not sure about that. This has got me messed up now because I had placed an order. There's nothing in the cart. Hey, maybe it's under your account. I don't know. I'll have to check my computer. So tomorrow I have to go to the post office with these orders, fill out a thing for them to hold our mail, and hopefully they will do it. And then what? Anything else while I'm out? Kroger's. Kroger.
Yes.
Cheese. That'll be the other thing we take with us is some cheese. Sherry said it's a hot dog.
It is.
Yeah, our baby, Donna. Yeah, he is an old man baby.
He's still my baby.
Yeah, he is. I told Brian last night. I said, at some point, I need to come first. Nope, it's the dog. How long will we be gone to Florida? We will be back here on the 9th at some point. We're leaving Florida on Tuesday, the 6th, right? 6th. Let's get the calendar up here. Yeah, we're leaving Florida Tuesday the 6th, going into South Carolina to visit with my sister. And then we have arranged to meet up with Victor of Southern Keto on our way back towards home from my sister's, which is about an hour from her house, I think she said. We're going to meet with Victor and have late breakfast, early lunch. I don't know, whatever time we get there. But yeah, are you still planning on driving straight through to Florida? Yes, sir. The meetup is 10:30 Saturday morning. We can't leave tomorrow because we bowl tomorrow night. It's the last night. And
boy, do we got to do good.
Whew.
Ouch.
Can you go online to hold mail? You can also sign up to have the post office send you an email every day of what mail is waiting. Oh, we get those
that
anyway.
all the time, yeah. I tried holding it online once and it didn't go through.
And I have to go drop these orders off anyway because I don't trust our mail carrier. So I got to be there anyway. So that's a one-stop thing, no big deal. I just have to do a small list stuff to get from Kroger's while it's on sale and while the coupons are still good.
Food.
I'm so jealous you meeting up with Victor. That'll be great. You're right. I can't wait. I reached out to him. I said, listen, we're going to be in South Carolina. Would you want to meet up at some point? And that's the only day he had available, and that's the day we're leaving. So Deb's coming with us to meet up with him. And then she'll go back home and we'll keep going. Well, that's a nice long vacay. So jelly that you get to meet Victor. Yeah, that'll be fun. I'll get pictures. I don't know about videos, but I'll get pictures. Down in Florida, everything. As long as my phone lasts. Yep. So I made some enchiladas the other day. And we had ground beef in the refrigerator that had been browned. It went bad. And man, I'm going to tell you, it was bad. But I had a thing of pulled pork that had thawed out in the refrigerator. So I used that, put some taco seasoning on it, put some, what else was it? Mix something else with it, salsa.
Yeah.
Mix some salsa in with it. And use the pulled pork for enchiladas. And I had the red enchilada sauce and egg life wraps. It was so good. And we just finished off the enchiladas, but I had extra meat and everything left over. So I made almost like a lasagna with a small square lasagna. So we have some of that left too. But it's got to get eaten tomorrow. See, Senor. Oh, I didn't know it was for a meetup. Yes, it starts at 10:30 Saturday. It goes till 2:30. After that, I know Monday we're going to go with Nancy Tanner and go to Webster Flea Market that's down there on Mondays. And then, like I said, we leave Tuesday morning, check out the hotel, or late morning, because Deb has to work Tuesday. And it'll be about 6 hours, I think, to her house. We could take our time getting there. No, Max is not coming with us. We take him. That's the other thing we have to do tomorrow. Yep. Take him to the Borders. So, yeah, he'll have a full week of playing with other dogs, and he will be so mad when we pick him up. It happened before. I tried the egg life wraps again. I am just not. I fried them in the cheese thing. That's the best way. I'm not a big fan of them. Using them for enchiladas. The sauce kind of really covers them and helps with the flavor. I know you always have a great time at the meetups and show us wonderful pictures and videos of them. Thank you very much. You're welcome, Donna. I do enjoy it. I mean, I've been telling them down in Florida, and I was hoping, but I've been telling them down there that at one point I'm going to get down there. We'll get to meet Hope and Andy finally. I've had them on live streams, but I haven't met them yet. So that's exciting. And then Sarah Joy Franklin and Nancy Tanner and Matt Franklin, and I don't know who else is going to be there. I have no idea. But it'll be fun. Sarah messaged me. She said, would you want to tell your story at the meetup? I said, sure. Maybe Brian will too.
Yeah, people fall asleep.
Yeah. You're about out of your mind, dude.
I don't have one.
I got on sale, so bought 2 packs. Maybe I will use those for enchiladas. Yeah, try them that way, because once you put the sauce on them, I really can't even tell they're egg life wraps. You?
No, I mean, I even use them as I put hot dogs in them with the mustard and relish, and it's all right. There's nothing wrong with them.
I have some mission tortillas in there for me, but I did use the egg life wraps because it's better for him, and probably better for me too. But I'm stubborn.
Yeah, after we get back, we got to straighten up a little bit.
Yeah.
My A1C went up a little bit from 6.4 to 6.6, but that's one time of day we were fighting with, and She moved my numbers back. Well, I moved the numbers back. She told me what to do. And right now usually in this time of the day, I'm usually up to like 170. It's at 118. I just ate. So this is good. Maybe
Yep.
it's working.
Yep. It's good.
Get back
It's
to
awesome.
6. My goal is to get under 6 at least once. We'll see.
It would be nice.
Yep.
You'd probably cry. You did when you got to 6.1.
Mm.
He said, I didn't think I'd ever see numbers like this. His A1C had gotten to 6.1 at one point. But I am almost seriously out of Chalk Zero in this house, and I need to keep it that way. Because the scale has hit back to the 190s. And I was talking to Debbie the other day, and I said, even though I don't get the episodes of palpitations like I used to, I haven't had any, even putting some weight back on, and I feel good and all that. So I'm not too worried, but then again, I need to get back on track. I made the Chris Cooking Nashville beer batter and made corn dogs. Oh, yum. They tasted just like I remembered fair corn dogs. That's awesome. I'm not a fan, but that's awesome. I'm not a hot dog fan, so he would love it. I could use that beer batter for something else, like chicken or something. That's great. I want a tasty air fryer on Dr. Kiltz's channel. I don't own an air fryer. I'm waiting its arrival. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. I had bought one. We had one. We should have put that out. Daggone yard sale. We had one. Is a Ninja, but it's more like a flat one that you can store it up when you're not using it, and then just lay it down and do that. And I kept Debbie and I saw these at our prospective Walmarts, and it's Drew Barrymore's beautiful brand, and I bought a 6-quart one, and I just love it. It's the one with the basket. I absolutely love it. Dr. Kiltz, 4 a.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Whoo. That would be 5 a.m. for me. No. That's very cool, Donna. It is. I'm really happy for you. Even the New Hampshire hot dogs, Cindy. Yes, hot dogs. Almost as bad as the other stuff, so don't even. I want some Kiltz electrolytes. Nice, Brenda. Thank you, Cindy. You're very welcome. Oh, yeah, I plan to make it again, but with chicken and onion rings. Yay. Now you're talking. There are 2 versions of the batter. Yeah, I saw his videos. I just haven't made anything much lately, especially with us getting ready to leave. Yes. I am excited, and I'll be glad when the drive is over. But it'll be fun. It'll be less stressful on me driving even through Atlanta than it is to sit in an airport with this man who just took Max out, as nervous as he gets to fly. It will be less stressful, bumper to bumper through Atlanta parking lot, like James said. I love it. We had to have Cindy bluff before the end of the live, and it wasn't liver this time, or sardines. Have a wonderful trip. Thank you. Hey, look, Sean. Lightning Lynn missed some giveaways. Oh. Oh, Lynn. You're funny. I keep getting people's stupid messages trying to give me personal loans. I'm like, if I don't have to pay it back, I'll take it. You mentioned it first, Cindy. Well, sardines. Yeah, because I was just waiting when I said, blech, the hot dogs. Now, Brian likes them. So, I mean, we have them occasionally. I'd rather have a brat or a, a Met smoked sausage type thing, kielbasa. I'm good with all that. Sean says, remember the A-Team, Mr. T? They used to have to drug Mr. T to get him on a plane. I bet. I that's funny. He's a big dude, too. It's thundering.
Yep, again.
Thankfully, Lynn, otherwise you would have won them. Yes. I had mackerel salad for dinner tonight. Yeah, no. I've never had mackerel, so I can't say. Well, you would think I wouldn't like hot dogs. No, I believe it. I totally believe it. Do you like bologna? Because it's virtually the same thing. Just hot dogs are rolled up and cased. Yep.
Yep, one slice of cheese, one slice of bologna in the morning because I have to eat something before I take the stuff from my head. And yummy.
Yeah, that's what you said about sardines. It tastes like tuna fish. I don't think Tina fish.
Mm.
That's tuna.
Mm.
So I scrapped that Afghan I was working on. And now I'm doing granny squares to make one. And I had to order some more yarn, and it doesn't show that I ordered any
I don't think you did.
daggone thing. I did. Because I got the Amazon Prime card. I only had to pay $1 or something. I don't know what the heck happened. I do like bologna. See, I knew it. If you like hot dogs, lucky girl, Lynn. Yes, she is. She's very lucky. Well, on Chris and Ash's giveaways, they're not going to have a live tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't that right, Lynn? They're not going live tonight. They're going to be back on the 4th. Because they have a show today. That's right. In Nashville, they have a show. Oh, Lordy. Tina Fish, that is taking it to a whole nother place. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It is. I'm good. It's not so cold anymore. It's a mental thing with me. I can eat tuna just fine. But don't be asking me to eat sardines or mackerel, even if they taste like tuna. No way. No ash tonight. That's what I remembered. They have a show. And they're going to start doing Ash Wednesdays just the first Wednesday of the month.
Yep.
So, yeah. I have to run to choir practice. Have a great night. Safe travels, Cindy and Brian. Thank you, Amy, and have fun at choir practice. But, yeah, it's some craziness. I feel like my head is, Sean, what are you sending me?
Remember, when you eat a hot dog, you are making another one inside your body by mashing up meat and putting it in an intestine.
Oh, jeez.
Until we meet again.
Oh, my Lord.
Sean, you are crazy. We'll be at the Metallica concert next Wednesday. So we will have to go a whole month without an Ash Wednesday. Oh, no. I am thankful I'm not allergic to all the, you are allergic to all the fishy things. No. I just know sardines that I eat from Walmart, 98 cents. They cut off the heads and tails. If those turn people off. It's the bones, too. They all have bones. No. My eyes are leaking, Sean. Did you hear that? That's crazy. I'm going to play it again. I'm going to play it. He sent me, all right.
Remember, when you eat a hot dog, you are making another one inside your body by mashing up meat and putting it in an intestine. Until we meet again. Remember, when you eat a hot...
Sean, you are crazy. Yes, I heard it. I guess. No heads or tails, please. No, I can't. I don't notice the bones. However, they are in there. Yeah, y'all can have them all. I promise you. I will not interfere with your supply of sardines
Nope.
or probably mackerel. Have you tried mackerel?
I don't know. I don't think so. Might have.
We won't take anybody's share of that stuff. All good. Sean, you are a nut. I needed the laughs, so that's good. Oh, I got a new picture of the baby too. Gotta share, gotta share. Look at this little bundle of cuteness. That's the newest picture. She sent it to me Tuesday, the day after her mother's accident. I eat them occasionally for omega-3s. I take omega-3 supplements, so I'm good. Per Anita. Yeah, Sean's laughing. You're a crazy man, dude. Oh, yeah, he's a bundle of cuteness for sure. He's adorable. I don't know when I'm gonna get some more snuggles. He probably won't even know who the heck I am when we go back. Some point this summer, if we can swing it money wise. My oldest son did say we come to visit, we can stay at their apartment. But that could be a bit much for me.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I don't know. I miss watching Chance play ball, so more than anything. Almost anything. Yep. How does it take you to get to Florida? Should be about 10 hours. To get to the entrance of Florida, I don't know. It's straight down I-75, and we're right off of 75. So, hello, Ken. How are you doing? Tell Stacy we said hi.
Yep.
He's still recuperating from back surgery, but he's home, which is amazing. Instead of having to go to rehab. Thank you, Donna. As long as I don't have to go through any downpours like we did on the way home from Lexington today, I'll be good. That was awful. I just looked up. I said, can you please let this stop before we get to Walmart? And it did. It stopped. Wow, do you make that drive all in one day? Yes, ma'am. He said we can't leave till Friday morning, and the meetup is Saturday morning. So get there, get a good night's rest, and be ready to go. And Stacey said, glad you're home and healing. Yes, same. But yeah, we'll do it all in one day. We usually go, like when we go to the indie meetups, it's about 3.5 hours from us, one way. And then we enjoy the time with everybody and then drive that right back. Because we have Max here and we'll have somebody come over and take him out a couple of times while we're gone. But there's no choice. It's like, just like this, there really isn't a choice. We got to get it in one day and get down there, get the hotel, sleep. Maybe a pop-up live or two while we're gone. Well, we don't know. It depends. Yeah, so with stops, it could take a few more hours. I know. Stops to pee and get gas. That's it. Because we'll have food with us to eat. Town is to meet up in on Saturday. I'm sorry if I missed it. No, you're fine. It is in Claremont, Florida. We are staying in Ocala. Actually, it's called The Villages, which is right outside of Ocala. And I talked to Andy from Mission Carnivore, I told him where we were staying, and he said, "Oh, once you see that," he said, "you're going to want to retire and move down here."
No, 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 no.
I said, "I don't know about all that."
Don't need to take a shower, walk outside, and already get wet again.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's
happening.
too humid.
Yep.
No, I wouldn't do it. It's like, nope. But yeah. So we got a bit to do. We're going to do laundry tomorrow and pack. So that Thursday night, tomorrow night, when we get back from bowling, take the bowling balls out of the car, put the suitcases in the car, and all we have to bring in there is the coolers. Because we have some cold and then some warm drinks just to put in the fridge at the hotel. I did hear you mention Ocala. My husband's granddad lived in Ocala. Yep. That's where, it's right outside of Ocala where we'll be staying. Yep. Andy gave me clear warning. He said, stay away from Orlando. You don't want to stay in or near Orlando. I would like Florida in the winter. Don't like bursting into flames in the summer. Exactly. I mean, it's warm enough here. Today, after it rained, after it poured, we walked outside at Walmart, and it was like a sauna. It was crazy. Nice area. Too humid, though. Too humid. My cousin's family is having an 80th birthday party for her. It is a 10-hour drive for me. I can't do that all in one trip. Need a hotel for one night. Probably won't be going. Oh, you should go. You should go. 80th is big. Yep. So my sister, her doctors keep trying. Her CAC score, Deb's CAC score was 76. She went to see a cardiologist, and because her blood pressure was elevated, this white coat syndrome that we all know so well, they wanted her to go through all these hoops. And there's not a dang thing wrong with her heart. Her EKGs are good. Her echo is perfect. What did you have today, Debbie? I know you're driving. I don't know why you're still driving. Is 76 bad? No, it's not even the temperature. It's the humidity level in Florida that's rough. Let's see. She had oh dang. Let me go to my sister chat. Carotid ultrasound. Carotid artery ultrasound. 76, no, I mean, mine is over 6,000. So to me, nothing is bad. I see, I got you now. But I mean, most people's score is 0. They freak out when it's 100. Mine is so ridiculously high. My EKG came back a couple years ago, a little abnormal. So they sent me to a cardiologist and did a two week heart monitor.
Yeah.
Which was fine. Did an echocardiogram. It's okay. Said a few minor leaks in the valves, which is pretty typical for when you get older. So just repeat it in 3 years. So I am not stressing about anything. I did about the CAC score. I stressed big time about that. It was very high. Still haven't gone for the test. I have an order for it. Yeah. The 76 score is not really bad. They want 0. Yeah, they want. I hate to see my results. Probably bad, but I should think positive. You should. Yeah, depending on how, I mean, mine, I'm almost positive mine was caused by years and years of battling high blood pressure. Like we're talking 50 years. I think that's what mine did. My friend also can't go as he has had other plans. So we may plan something in Vegas for the 3 of us plus my pups, because they go everywhere with me. Probably that Harris Hotel. Bill gets free rooms. Nice. Mine was 2,000. They didn't take into account the stents that were put in over 2 years ago. Yeah. I mean, I talked to Dr. Barry at KPL last year, and I told him all the events from having the first one, having the second one, having it going higher. And I was like, I'm never having another one done because the stress alone will kill me. It was crazy. I'm like, I'm just going to die. It was nuts. Times I've never had high blood pressure. I'm very sorry you did. You know, it ran in my family. Hello, Nancy. Just got back from a bike ride. You are amazing, lady. 3 more days. 3? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 3 more days. Yep. Unless they keep us stranded in Atlanta on the way down. Everybody keeps warning me. Hi, Nancy. Yeah, I might be better off not knowing. And Dr. Barry's response, I told him, I said, I stressed out about the one, and then I stressed out 10 times more because the second one went up like 10%. And Dr. Ovadia had said that typically as you age, they go up 20%. So I took that as a win. Mine only went up 10%. I call it a day. Dr. Barry says, you should have one done every year. I'm like, I can't handle the stress. I can't. I can't do it. I'm so excited to finally meet you guys. Yes, you too. Bill went to Dr. Monday. His doctor called, said all his results were good. A year ago, they wrote prescriptions for statins and take vitamin D. He didn't fill the statin. Yep. 10%. Yes, exactly. Debbie said, I will have the second CAC just to see the trend. You feel, go right ahead. Hi, Sean, Lynn, and Dee Lee. If I have to drive down to Florida, I would drive an extra few miles and go around Atlanta. I'm sure it's more than just a few. Just saying. Atlanta's pretty big. I'm sure it's more than a few miles. I might be saying, why didn't I listen to all these people? But I'm going to go whichever way my GPS takes me. That's how I'll go. They may route me around it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I have the number for the hotel. We will be careful. Nancy said, be careful. Yes, ma'am. And I have your cutting board and coasters you asked for, all packed up, ready to go. Here's another one. I've gotten 2 of these when I just sitting here. This is a loan issuance department with an important update. You've been pre-approved for a $72,000 personal loan with payments as low as $534 a month. Press 2 now to review your options. They don't even know they're talking to a freaking voicemail. They're so stupid.
Computer generated.
I'm used to Chicago driving. Yeah. It's like I was used to Cincinnati driving and getting back and forth through downtown. I'd drive through. Yep. You got it. I'm just stubborn at it. Whatever the GPS does, that's it. But when I looked up from here to Claremont, it was straight 75. So I'm like, okay. Straight shot. We're still here, Evelyn. Welcome back. How did you bowl? Do tell. Atlanta sounds like LA. Probably. I haven't been there either. I grew up driving in DC. I hate city driving now. I bet. We've driven through DC. That was interesting.
Yep.
Evelyn, hey there. Yes, you were missed. You have to check the beginning though. But Evelyn is one that did see my post, and I did an update at the beginning, Evelyn. You're not missing nothing. You're right. We're just shooting the poop. It's like, it is what it is. You did miss, Evelyn. Brian, we showed some of Brian's latest cutting boards and coasters. 3 coasters of a set of how many?
Yeah, it's supposed to be about 6
6
different versions. Yeah.
horses. They're really cool. I got to go. Take care, everyone. Safe travels. Well, thank you, Donna. Have a good night, and I will catch you on the flip side. Now, if we decide to do a live on Friday night, it would be like well after we get to the hotel. So it would probably be late, but I will try to leave a message that we're going to try do a pop-up live. I don't know. I'll try. Whatever. I'll figure something out. We'll see. But I've already been given strict orders by other people to check in various places. Whenever we stop, do a check-in. I hung out with a pair of professionals. I ended up not bowling because I put my back out Friday. Oh, no. No scale of victory, 90% recovered in 4 days. It used to take weeks and many trips to Chicago to see a specialist. Well, I'm glad that you're mostly recovered. I'm sorry that it happened, and I hope you're okay. Wow. Have a safe, fun trip. Thank you, Sean. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Ouch, Evan, but glad you're doing so well. That's right. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be a blast. Yeah, but we may just check in on Friday so you all know how the trip was through Atlanta. It's all going to depend on how dog tired I am by the time I get there. So, yeah. But I have to say, last night I actually got 8 hours sleep, and that never happens. It felt great. I set my alarm because I had that hair appointment this morning. I set my alarm for 7:30, and it scared me awake. I never set my alarm. Back pain is the worst. Yes, it is. I agree. Back pain and knee pain are the 2 things that had me quit bowling 20 some years ago. And 20 years later, I'm back at it.
A lot of pushing.
A lot of pushing, a lot of weight loss, a lot of fix your knees and get rid of the back pain. Yeah, then a lot of pushing.
Yeah.
It was like, do the other stuff first. Yes. Hello, Stacy. I'm here now too. Enjoy your travels. Well, thank you, Stacy. Appreciate it. Stacy, Evelyn, praying for healing for you. Yeah, she's 90% of the way there. That's amazing. In 4 days. That's awesome. We're just going to say at the beginning of every live stream, let's just pray for everybody because I wind up having so much that it's like nuts. My younger son, he had what do you have? He had an ultrasound of his legs to rule out blood clots, which he did. he had, I'm not even going to try to remember because, it's hard. There's too much going on. His EKG was excellent, and his ultrasound on his legs ruled out blood clots, but they have not ruled out congestive heart failure yet. He has to go for an echocardiogram on the 8th. So, fingers crossed. That turns out okay. It's tough. I swear my kids are older than I am.
Sometimes
You
they act
know?
like it.
I do. I think so. Sometimes. Hey, Max. Has he made his appearance yet?
No.
Oh, no. It's time. It's time. And he's down there licking himself. It's driving me nuts. The noise makes me crazy. So Brian went to get him. Mm-hmm. Exactly, Brenda. Get ready, Lynn and Sherry. Here comes Max. He's like, what are you doing to me now? He's going to be partying hardy tomorrow. There you go, Max. This is Max, baby. The dog loves popcorn. Just going to say, he loves the popcorn. Sir Max. Maxie. He is a cutie. He is. He is. I swear, I go in now. We have a sectional. I know some of you have seen it. I've panned the room. Right now, if I pan the room now, you'd be like, what the hell? Anyway, we have a sectional. And there's part of it this way that faces the TV, and the other part is this way. And I usually sit here facing the television, but in the corner. Inevitably, I will go around the corner of the couch to go sit down, and this little butt is laying right there, so I can't move. And if I step over him, he gets up. I'm like, he's going to make me trip one day. So he said, hello, everyone. We are both happy that we are carnivore-ish. Our healing and living could never do what we do if we were still twice our size. You are so right. So right. And there's Sean. What the hell? So do my pups and one of my cats. I need to get video of him. I have never had a cat to eat popcorn. Yep. Max loves it. If I was sitting there eating some popcorn, it's like a piece here and there, and he waits. He does not move. He'll wait for the next piece. Now, he can't see it. I have to pretty much stick it right under his nose or hit his face with, not hit his face, but tap his face with it by his nose to get him to see it or smell it. There it is, Sean. Yep. Starting some stuff again, dude. What the hell? I try so hard. But my life this week has been, what the hell? What the hell is going to happen next? Knock on wood. Good gracious. That's some crazy stuff. I see he's going around the couch. He goes around by the side Brian sits on. And then he'll go around and plop his butt right down by where I need to get through when I go over there. Mine are the same. If they look at me like they are begging, I look and they will turn away. Yep. Oh, because he doesn't see, he doesn't turn away. So he just sits there and stares in my direction,
Yeah.
waiting for another piece of popcorn.
You can see a little bit, but not very much.
Nope. Tell him how he does when you take him for a walk. Sorry,
He's
I'm
a
getting tired.
nutcase. He thinks he's 2 years old. He starts running. I took him out for a walk yesterday. We do a half-mile stint around the neighborhood. And he got done in no time. He was running almost the whole time. It's like, dude, slow down.
Slow your roll.
I think he knew it was going to rain because he hurried up. Wasn't long after that, it downpoured.
You've got a story about this. Sherry said my daughter called it the mom look and said it worked on her too. Well,
Yeah, did that with Amanda. She knew better.
he's got a dad look.
Mhm.
It stopped her dead in her tracks
Oh,
when she
yeah.
was little.
Big time. Being too loud in the restaurant, and I just looked at her. She quieted down and went, "Yeah, I get the message." The other father looked at me later on. He says, "How the heck did you do that?" I said, "She knows." I said, "She knows." He's like, "Wow, you got the power."
You got the power.
Mhm.
You got the power. I told you all before, he scared the crap out of me when we first met. Because he's always real quiet, real mellow like this. Until you make him mad. He's loud when he gets mad. Yeah, me too. I knew I liked that, Brian. Yeah. I kind of like him too. A little bit. Just a little bit. Oh. So the girl at the salon this morning, she says, I was getting ready to leave. She said, I really like your hair. It looks good. She said, are you sure you like it? I said, yeah, it's great. I said, now I'll go home and ask my husband, but I swear I will ask him every once in a while, different clothes I'll put on or whatever. I said, does this look all right? He doesn't even turn my way. And he said, yep, you're fine. I said, I can put a paper bag over my head and ask him how I look. And he'd say, you're okay. You look fine. Because he doesn't look. Brian, loud, mad, can't imagine either. Well, just make him mad one day. You'll find out. I'm a Gemini. My sister is too. What does that tell you? You only see the good witch. You don't want to see the other biatch. There you go, Deb. She calls Matt every time if we go to Sonny's, I will mess with Debbie and send her a picture of the food or tell her where it's Sonny's. She say biatch because she loves it there. So when she comes to visit, we always go there for at least one meal. Depending on how long she's here, maybe two.
Mm.
But it's good. Sonny's barbecue, it's good. But yeah, she'll call me that. Is that nice? Cindy, you always look beautiful. Yeah, Nancy, thank you. Thank you. I think Deb and I would get along real well. She's a good girl. She's a good lady. Thankfully, I'm an Aquarius. Yes, you are. And so is Charlie. What does that tell you?
Mhm.
Woo. And I'm a Taurus. Couple weeks. Today's the 30th. 12 more days, actually. 12 more days. Debbie said, oh, shucks. I thought Sonny's was a southern thing. You'd think South Carolina would have one before Kentucky. I don't know if they do or not. Oops, talking again about another sister. No, Deb is the one. Deb is the one we usually talk about while we're in here. I'm home. I was listening the whole way. I had a cop behind me almost the whole way. Daggone him. He zoomed around me because I was going the speed limit. Duh. Sorry, we're driving out Lexington, and there's a car behind me that has these yellow and whatever lights on. and they're just going. And I know it wasn't nothing I had to move for, but I moved over anyway because it was annoying. And it was just some city worker. I think he was just trying to feel important. Because he wasn't going anywhere in particular. He was just taking his time behind me. I still think we get along well. Deb. She gets along with just about everybody. Deb, I'm going to miss you not coming to our meetup. Yes. She's actually going to be in Tennessee for a couple days while I'm in Florida. Good, Evelyn, safe and sound. Yes. It's always good to get home. It was questionable today when it started pouring.
Yeah.
I couldn't see anything. Sorry, Nancy, I have way too much work. Thank you for saying. Yep. Debbie has to retire. She needs to retire. Thank you for the thoughts and prayers. Now it's ice baby time. I'll bet. Take care of your back. You're almost there. Almost there. But no, not bowling was smart. Our neighbor that we bowl with, she has back problems every once in a while. And she has sciatica?
Yeah, I think so.
And when it bothers her, she'll get a sub. She's not going to mess it up. What kind of work do you do, Deb? Heck, I wish I could have retired. Yep, I'm glad I did.
There's one in Rock Hill,
Deb
South Carolina.
says, I'm a seamstress. What? A what?
Sunny's.
Oh, Debbie, where's Rock Hill, South Carolina? They were near you? There's a Sonny's there. I have a date with my printer and a lot of copy paper. I've been making copies all day long while listening to podcasts and YouTube. What are you printing? Inquiring minds want to know. How's the German stuff going, Andy? I'm retiring in 3 weeks, only to start another job. That ain't retiring. It's bedtime for Brenda. I was awake at 3:15 this morning. Can't stay awake. I don't blame you. Go to bed. Go to bed, young lady. We will see you when we see you. Congratulations, Sean. Yeah, he's starting a new job. Don't let him fool you, Nancy. He's not retiring. He's just leaving one job, going to another. That's what I'm copying. German documents because the consulate wants to charge $1 a page. What? I'll tell you, people want to get your money. I don't care how they do it. What do you seamstress? Meaning, what do you make? I know you crochet. She crochets, she knits. She can quilt, but doesn't. She does a lot of alterations. Not near, almost to Charlotte. I'll take Amy there after I pick her up from the airport in June. There you go. And getting a pension. Very good. I have an alteration shop. Yep. And she's good. And she had some really good customers too. We were there years ago. I don't even know how long ago that was. This guy came in and I was sitting there and Brian was sitting across the room and Deb was working on something, sewing something. And he looked at Deb. He said, "Is that your daughter?" I'm like, "Yes, she's my mom." It's costing us over $700 for both of us to get our applications done and processed. Holy crap. Keeps me too busy to make much anymore. To custom make much anymore. Yep. Deb, I could have used you to take in a dress for my sister's wedding. I need to take it in myself. Make a trip to South Carolina. You got this. She's only about 6 hours from you, Nancy. It'd be worth it after they get nailed to us. They're going to nail you. That's what she does. Yep. Now our sister Ray, who just had shoulder surgery a couple weeks ago, she just started physical therapy. Of course, it's pain. It's pain, but she's doing okay as far as much as she can be after a shoulder replacement. But she had wanted to order like a shawl, a smock type thing. She has to wear this brace that she can't move her elbow away from her body. It's her right hand, her dominant side. And it was taking too long to get there. And she showed us a picture of it. And Debbie showed her some swatches of material that she had at her house. And she made 3 of them for our sister and sent them to her so she'd have them. So, and she just did that. She created the thing, the pattern, everything. Okay, that explains it. We need one of those around here. We don't even have a shoe repair here. And Debbie says, in regards to Nancy going there, she said, not this month. Mm-hmm. I'm heading to Pennsylvania on Tuesday to go see my mom for Mother's Day. Nice. Yeah, I knew what you meant. See, you're heading to pee. Huh. That's a little too much information. She's heading to pee on Tuesday. But I knew you meant Pennsylvania because I know that's where your mother is. So, yes. I will go see our mother in due time. It'll take a long time. Safe travels, Nancy. Yes, ma'am. But I will see you in a few days. Are we still going to flea market on Monday? I know we are going to. Probably quite a few stops on my drive. I bet. And then she's coming here in June and going to Andy and Susan's meetup in Eaton, Ohio, the end of June. Evelyn says, so you're going to Pa to see Ma? Mm-hmm. I love it. I might have to make a trip to New York City soon. My mom is not doing too well. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lisa. Prayers for Lisa's mom. Prayers for everybody. I saw that. Everybody. But yes, prayers coming your way for your mother. Any meetups in early July? I can have one. I'll have one. We have the end of June, the end of May. Debbie, are you planning on going to Ash's performance in May? And if so, you come in here because then you could go to the indie meetup with us, which is just a couple days after that. My mom is in Crafton Heights, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yes, we're going to the flea market. That's why I'm waiting to leave the next day. Well, that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Cindy. She was diagnosed with vascular dementia after having many, many strokes. I am so sorry. Low carb cruise in early July. Nope. I'm not going. I don't know yet about Ash's concert. Yep, she's going to be playing in Knoxville, which is about 2 hours from me. May 21st, I think it is. So, Lynn, you should drive down and we could go to Ash's concert. They would flip if you ever walked in the door anywhere where they were. Woohoo, Pennsylvania. Or Pa. No, that's June. Sorry. What, the low carb cruise is in June? I don't know. We're going to Ash's show in North Carolina in August. That's cool. That would be fun indeed. So do it. Where is Rick? Where's New Hampshire Rick? He could go pick Lynn up, come to our house in this mess right here. That's right. Low carb cruise is June 13th through the 20th. So the beginning of July, there's nothing. Knoxville is about 4 or 5 hours from me. Really? It's only about 2 hours from me. Yes. That's where Debbie goes when she goes to Tennessee. She goes most of the time. She goes to Knoxville. And then she comes up here and usually spends a couple days and then goes back to South Carolina. There's a really, oh my goodness, there's a really good restaurant in Knoxville called Aubrey's. They have the best food and the best desserts. Ask Debbie. Ask her. Yeah, 4 hours for Debbie too. I have most of the summer available unless I get a job. I'm coming to see you sometime, Cindy. Yay! So why don't we do something for July? Debbie, when in July are you taking Amy home? I know she comes down here right after her birthday. So it'll be right around the 4th of July. Something like that. I might have a mess at my house. I might have to do a video because it's crazy. It's just crazy. So when they did my hair today, I just got to, what was I'm trying to calendar. The July 6th is a Sunday. It's Ashura. So the 4th is on a Friday, Deborah. 5th or 6th. Yep. I live on another planet. I might as well, with how far away from y'all I am. I told you I still want to make a trip to Arizona because, there's you, there's Harry and Wendy. Wendy and I have already talked about cooking together if I ever get down there with her. There needs to be a meetup in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's only 3 hours from us. Well, I'm sorry. I haven't dyed my hair since the pandemic. When they did my hair today, she says, I got to put the blonde in it, and then it's a caramel color that we chose. And this is the craziest picture I'd ever taken of myself, but this was after the blonde, before she put the, that looks terrible. Man, I look like I'm 100 years old. This was after the blonde, before she put the other color on, the caramel color on. That's crazy. I'm sitting here trying very inconspicuously to take a picture. Where are they at? They're in, I believe, the Phoenix area. I'm not for certain, but they are in Arizona. That's 1.5 hours from me, Charlotte. I'll go. There you go, Sean. You and Debbie, get one together. Woo! Sorry. Oh, he's loud. That's why we can't take him anywhere. He's loud. Evelyn, where do you live? I know. Sherry, Shell, and I will be in Vegas the last week of May. Well, we got Mother's Day on Sunday, and then my birthday, I believe, is on a Monday. Let me see. Yes, my birthday is the day after Mother's Day. What the hell? That was Max. He's so loud. Max has something to say for sure. Yeah, once in a while. And it's loud. Findlay, Ohio, south of Toledo. Yes. Yep. So we're playing something. July 5th. July 5th. Everybody. Whoever can make it. I don't care. We might have to come in one door and go out the other just to rotate people. It's okay. We have a Blackstone and we have a grill right outside. We got a big patio table. We have tents if it rains. We're good. We're good. That loud bark came out of that tiny little guy. Yes. You are, son. How long are you going to be there? There you go. How far from Pittsburgh are you, Evelyn? Debbie and I took some good trips to Pittsburgh back years ago. Hey, Debbie, I forgot to tell you. When Brian was going through the vinyl that he has, we found several George Carlin albums that we kept. So Brian mentioned earlier, we had a yard sale last Saturday. We made over $200. And I mean, he was selling vinyl, $2 an album. People were going nuts for it. And he didn't even get through everything that we have to see what he wanted to keep, what we want to try to sell on eBay, and what he didn't care about. It was crazy. It was crazy. And we had a bunch of stuff that, we've been acquiring. We have a lot of plush, a lot. The whole last week, 7 days, from the 24th to the 30th, is when he will be in Vegas. George Carlin's the best. Miss the guy. Yeah. Pittsburgh's only 4.5 hours from us, Andy says. My mom lives 2 hours from Pittsburgh. She's in Altoona. I have some Cheech and Chong. We do too. Did you keep those?
Yeah, I think they're over there. Also have Lily Tomlin.
Whoa. Lily Tomlin.
Mhm.
That's great. You also have what's the big one? What's the one you thought you lost? Check it out,
yeah.
Sean.
Yeah.
Listen up. He's going to go get it. He was so distraught for so long after we moved. He thought he lost this album. Hang on. You sure you put it in there or the other one? Did you get through all the ones in that door?
Yeah.
No. So Nancy says, Dandy, I didn't know that. I didn't either. Sean, here it comes. The 24th is when I'm supposed to go to my cousin's birthday party. 27th is my birthday. That's my sister's birthday, May 27th, my oldest sister. Perhaps I can come for a visit one of those days. I will need to wait and see the plans first, though. All right, Sean.
So this is the Beatles' White Album. White vinyl. Thought I lost it. Found it.
How much does that go for?
I'm not sure.
I'm going to look it up.
Depends.
Eagles white vinyl.
Probably not much.
It's not even, oh, wait. Witchy woman?
No,
Nope.
the Beatles, not the Eagles.
See? Beatles. Lynn said, that's cool, Brian. Lisa said, wow, that's in mint condition, too. Sherry, are you part of the Facebook group? Beatles White Album, 1968, U.S. Press 2 LP.
Yeah.
Apple OG serial number, blah, blah, blah. Rare, low, 187.50. Another one for 135. 120. We get destitute. I'm selling it. Whoa. Beatles White Album 1966 vintage vinyl double LP. Is it a double one?
Yeah.
$1,000. $1,000 on eBay. Holy shit. What the hell? We're sitting on a gold mine with records. I have the whole Beatles collection, or most of it anyway. Not sure they are damaged, though, because they have been in some hot conditions.
I've got one Beatles album. It's from Italy, but I don't know if it was pressed in Italy. If it was pressed in Italy, it's worth $900, but I haven't been able to find out how. But
Look, right here.
yeah.
He's ignoring me. Andy said, wow.
That's not fun. But
We got two of those.
that's a different one. I've got these.
Who is it?
That is
Scandal.
Scandal, Patty Smythe, and
There's another
he's
one.
on both sides.
There's another one just like that right behind us. Right here.
I got two of those. That's bonus. Boy George Culture Club.
What?
Culture Club. That's
Yeah,
one side.
talk
That's the other
slower.
side.
Telltales.
It's a limited edition, and that's Bono from U2. I also have a 4 piece 45s. There's 4 45s with the band's pictures on them as an interview. This one's
He's the music
Yeah.
buff here.
Pink Floyd, but this is an original master recording, and it's a little different from the regular album. If you hold this album up to the light, you can actually see through the album itself. On normal one, you can't. And I have two more Pink Floyds.
Sean says, I love Scandal. The Warrior is such a great song.
She's awesome. I love that group. She has a few.
Wow.
She has a few albums out on her own. I've got. She's pretty good.
Sean
she's-
says, wow.
She's married to John McEnroe, believe it or not.
So aren't those all the same?
These two, yeah.
3 of the same album?
Yeah, these two I got from Martin's father.
How much are they worth?
I'm not
I'm
sure.
telling you, I'm about to sell our albums.
These are mint. There's nothing wrong.
I didn't ask you that. I said, how much are they worth?
I know.
I'm going to
This
find
one
out.
has the-
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
give me.
Give me that. Give me that thing. Like it weighs. Well, it's not even the front of it, even though it's the same. They ain't worth. Oh wait, Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, 30th anniversary vinyl harvest. Blah blah blah. $213. You think you're sitting on what? 176. You have one with the yellow thing going across.
This is the original master recording one.
The
It's a-
original, yes,
yeah.
you have that
Yep.
one. That one is 176. Anyhow,
Yeah, a couple bucks.
James' jaw just dropped. Seriously, into vinyl. Yep. Brian got all animated talking about his album. See, he does when he, yep.
Well, I've got some. I have a few other albums. They're actually bootlegs. I have a couple of bootlegs from Supertramp, and I believe one of them is ELO.
You know, bootlegging is illegal.
That's okay.
Why are you advertising that on the live stream?
I got them a long time ago.
Here.
Nobody can find me.
He's on the lam again.
I wasn't there.
He's taking me down a dark path.
Like you're not there.
But yeah, there was the time he thought he lost that Beatles.
Yeah, it disappeared for a long time.
I thought, man, if he would have just looked through everything, he would have found it. But
I
he
had
was
looked
like,
through everything. I
what?
couldn't find it.
Okay, finally sitting. Hubby grilled chicken. Nice. Good job, Carl. We used to have Super Tramps breakfast in America. You don't have that one?
Yep.
Uh,
I've got them all,
He's got it, Sean.
including the first one they put out, indelibly stamped.
Albums. Exciting. The chat. Boring. We see how you are, Brian. Ha ha.
I'm going back to sleep.
Rude. All right, so I'm gonna have to message Rick, say, in July, we're having a meetup at our house. Used to spin in the early 90s. Oh, James and Lisa come here. You better hide. No, he'll be searching. He'll be looking at them all. That's just a drop in a bucket to what we have. I'd be there. I know. I've told you guys. Well, not this weekend. We're leaving. We're going away. But 17th, we have nothing to do. We will see you on the 24th. Oh, heck yeah, he will. I'm checking them all out. Bring your own chairs. Yep, bring your own chairs because, it's a little limited. I have 610 outside, 4 around the table, 3 stools over at the island, and a sectional that seats probably 6. And a whole island to stand around.
Yeah, a couple of stools in the garage.
Yeah, ones that my sister fell off of.
Oops.
But yes, it was fun. We had one. It was 2 years ago now. Might get some of those. Well, Mike and Dawn are so busy all summer long camping. But never know. Never knew. The other sister. Yeah, the other sister fell. Our oldest sister was here visiting one day, and I did have stools. There were 3 backless stools at our island, and she had been sitting in it for a long time. She got up, walked away, went and sat in it, fell, slow motion. It was once I knew she was okay. It was the funniest thing I ever seen. Just slow motion. I went right down on the floor. Hey, Aaron. Hey, everyone, I'm taking apart my dryer. Hopefully I can figure out what's wrong. Oh, if not, YouTube is a big help with stuff like that. But hello. You missed a lot of information unless you've been listening, ear hustling. But yeah, my husband's got the goods and albums. Oh my goodness. I don't even think, wait till Dustin sees if he watches this. Because he's another one that's into music like that.
Yeah, but it's not that style.
Well, gang, it's bedtime for me. Nighty night. Safe travels. Thank you so much. Keep us posted when you make it to Florida safe. Like I said, on Facebook, I will be checking in on my Facebook page. We have 4 camping trips planned this summer. We want to do more, but with the new job, didn't want to push it. You're right. Better not. Better not. Sean wants a cutting board like the camper one. You put it in his camper. Does your camper have a name, Sean? Good night, Lisa. Sleep tight. It's been an hour and 50 minutes.
Yep.
Sean, message me if you're serious about a cutting board. Of course, it won't get done till we get back. But anyhow, oh, goodness sakes, I'm so sorry. I am so tired. All of a sudden, it's just boom. I want to thank all my members, and I haven't had a chance to update this since Dustin bought 5 more. But thank everybody. Wow, that's a really long live. Yeah, we just chatter away, Aaron. You missed it. You have to watch a replay. Betty from Bedford, Virginia. That's his camper's name.
Mhm.
Betty. Bedford, Virginia. Anyway, if you're serious, dude, message me. Night, Cindy and Brian. Have a great, safe trip. Blessings to the rest of you. Yes, and prayers go out for everyone that's having problems, that's suffering, or anything. Starting a new job like Sean, that everything goes well. And Evelyn, for your back. Lisa, your mom. And Sean will do. Have a great trip. Thank you so much, Aaron. Anyway, everybody have a great night. I'm out of here. I still have 3 orders to pack up to get to the post office in the morning. And yeah. So anyway, y'all have a great night. Happy May. Bring on spring, summer weather. April was too cold and stressful. Hopefully it isn't. May doesn't bring on too much humidity. Night all. Can't wait to see the pictures from the meetup. Yep. Good night, everyone. You know it'll be part of my video. And that's something else I got to do. I have to get another video up. So before I leave. So I'm going to be busy. Anyway, everybody have a great night. And we will see you. Not sure when. Maybe Friday. Maybe next Wednesday at Debbie's house. And possibly the following Friday, but I do have some scheduled. Like Dustin wants to come on. I got a couple others. Roxana, another one of Dr. Barry's coaches. We're getting things together, and also Keto Candy. I'm trying to arrange something with her. Yes, so there'll be some. I got some. So anyway, y'all have a great night, and we will see you soon.